This is Bruce Boudreau, and it's time for Clay's Canucks commentary live. Let's go with Clay right now.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary live, presented to you by Van City Experts. I am Clay, emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It is Monday night, January the 5th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Thanks to everyone who joined Parker and me for Canucks After Dark. We had a good show, a bit smaller than usual, but still had a good show just now. I was able to refresh. I was able to actually watch the highlights of tonight's game, so at least I can be a little bit more educated than I was about an hour ago. So this is what we're going to do. We'll spend about 10 minutes talking about the game. I'll throw it over to you for your hockey-related questions. We'll do a very, very quick Ask Me Anything, or we'll simply replace it because I do want to call Shannon to end off my stream tonight. So I'm not sure if she's in the chat just yet. So happy birthday to Shannon Hollingworth, longtime Hall of Fame member. And yes, I will get her on the phone for a few minutes at the very end of this stream. I haven't seen her in the chat just yet, but I know that she will make her way over here as she always does. Oh, Coach Rob says she is here. Awesome. Awesome. So moderators, do what you need to do. Members, that's legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks for your support as always. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, lower mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I don't take you for granted. I know that you could be watching anything else, doing anything else, but the fact you are here or getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three, but the fact that you are here, I always appreciate you, and I never take you for granted. So I ask you to subscribe so you can get active in the chat section and you get my videos every day. I asked you to like the video. There's almost 20 of you in here already, which is awesome. There's only 7 likes. That's not so awesome. So let's bump up that like total. I appreciate it. You can leave me a donation and get that donation train out of the station. You can gift a membership, which is the same as a $5 donation, but then you actually gift someone the sweet franchise membership of the CCC, or you can become a member yourself if you don't want to wait for someone to gift it to you, or you can certainly upgrade your membership as well. If you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. So last week, both on game, actually not last week, on Saturday night was the game, so I guess I talked about it on Sunday night. Last night, I talked about the fact that for game 1, Vegas neutralized Matthew Tkachuk, and Vegas was a lot more disciplined than Florida because they ended up scoring twice on their power play, and Florida didn't score anything. So you move to game 2, and you could say that aside from one late goal that didn't mean anything, Vegas once again neutralized Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk had only 1 goal, but he had 22 penalty minutes, and he only played 16 minutes of ice time, most likely because he was getting 22 penalty minutes. So once again, Vegas did a good job of shutting Florida down, and they were the more disciplined team. Florida had 84 penalty minutes. Vegas had 64 penalty minutes, but on the power play, Vegas went 2 for 4, and Florida went 0 for 4. So there's a big difference right there. The score difference is 7-2, yet Florida outshot Vegas 31-28. So that obviously tells you that the Florida goaltenders did not have a good night. Bobrovsky only made 9 saves on 13 shots, and then Alex Lyon didn't fare much better, made 12 saves on 15 shots. Meanwhile, Aiden Hill makes 29 saves on 31 shots. I watched the highlights. Vegas just comes at you at waves, whether it's 2-on-1, 3-on-2, defensemen jumping into play like they did on Martinez's goal, or just they don't give up on plays, and they come at you at waves. Like if I'm a Florida goaltender, I'm having nightmares tonight because that was really tough. That was really tough, the way that Vegas was able to penetrate and just get to the net basically at will. So that was another big thing. And then you look at the Vegas, they scored 7 goals, but only Marchessault had 3 points. He had 2 goals and assists. Then you had a lot of guys at 2 points: Eichel, Stevenson, Howden, Amadio, Carrier. So of the forwards, only 2 forwards did not get points. One of them was Riley Smith, surprisingly, and the other one was Colasar. Otherwise, the other 10 forwards got 1, 2, or 3 points. And on D, only actually White Cloud and Martinez, the guys you probably wouldn't expect. So Pietrangelo and Theodore, among others, didn't get any points. So you see a big. Oh, I should show this to you. I used to do this when we were doing Canucks stuff. I used to show you the stats. I should have basically done this from the start as we were talking. But yes, spread out scoring by the Vegas Golden Knights. And you look at Florida, again, they only had two points to go with, 2 goals to go with. So not a lot across the score sheet. See a bunch of -2s for Florida. And then penalty minutes. This is where it gets crazy. Smith at 12, Howden at 10, Barbashev 14, Colasar 10, White Cloud with 10. So 5 guys with 10 penalty minutes or more. Look at Florida. 12 for Declare, 10 for Stahl, 10 for Reinhardt, Kachuk with 22, Cousins for 10, and then Fitzgerald with another 10. By the way, Radko Gudas only plays 2 minutes and 11 seconds, takes another hit. So he's obviously, there's something wrong with him. And that's why, obviously, Florida knew that he wasn't at full health because they dressed 7 defensemen yet. So this Fitzgerald guy had to play. He played 10 minutes of ice time because Gudas only played for 2 minutes. And then you look at the game stats. Like I said, the shots were pretty even. Faceoffs pretty even. Vegas once again dominates on the power play, 2 for 4. Penalty minutes, 84-64 Panthers. They had more hits, almost 2-1, 44-24. And then Vegas had a lot of block shots. We have a donation from Carol, and she's asking me to send it to Shannon, which I will figure out how to do so. No problem. So let's give some love to Carol for getting the donation train out of the station, and I'll make sure that it gets to Shannon one way or another. So thank you, Carol, for that donation for Shannon. And once again, happy birthday, Shannon, as well. One other thing I was going to say about this game, and basically I want to, there's that old saying or that adage that you haven't lost a playoff series till you lose a home game. So the thinking is, if all the home teams win, Vegas wins the first 2, Florida wins the next 2, Vegas wins game 5, Florida wins game 6, and then you just go and you just see kind of what happens in the game 7 winner take all. So yes, Vegas has won their 2 home games. They're quite dominant performances. So I'm really interested to see how Florida bounces back on Thursday night in Sunrise. Are they going to come out really aggressive? Are they going to come out really disciplined? Are they going to come out with very intense, with a lot of hard body checks? What are they going to do? Obviously, it'll be Bobrovsky and net, I'm pretty sure, once again. But are they going to do anything tactically that's different for this for Game 3? So I guess before I get to just your hockey and related questions, I'll ask you one specific question. I'll ask you one specific question now. So go ahead and start filling up the chat with the answer to this. The one question is Florida done? Is Florida done? Or do you still give them a shot to come back in this series? So that's my question. Put in the chat right now, and then I'll do my mid-show sponsor read. But let me know, is Florida done? Or do you give them a chance to come back in this series? And I'll highlight some of your answers. Is Florida done? So we got Harry saying, I'm confident that Vegas will sweep. Coach Rob also says that Vegas will win in 4 or 5. And Harry says the 4. Florida says, I give Florida a chance. Sorry, Fangirl says that, not Florida. Fangirl says, I give Florida a chance depending on how next game goes. That's true, Fangirl, but I'm going to ask you to be bold and make a prediction here, because we can all say it really depends what happens next game, because that's true. But I would love for you to be bold and make a prediction, because that's kind of what sparks discussion. So we got Harry saying Vegas in 4, Coach Rob saying Vegas in 4 or 5. Any other predictions out there that you want to share that we can put in the chat? Shannon also seeing Vegas sweeping and winning in 4. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, friends, I'll do my small group tonight, which is fine. I'll do my mid-show sponsor read. I'll answer some of your questions, and then we'll give Shannon a call before we wrap up. Florida came back and knocked off Boston. Can't count them out. That's fair. Would love to see Vegas win their first Stanley Cup. Carol says, I really thought Florida would take it to Vegas now, but I'm not really sure, because now Vegas up to nothing. I hope Florida can come back. Oh, up to nothing. Not up to nothing. Up 2-0. I hope Florida can come back. Shannon thinks it's going to be a Vegas sweep, even though she wants Florida to win. You never know what will happen next. Like, Florida could destroy Vegas. That's true. And we have to wait till Thursday, though. The next game is Thursday, Game 3 in Florida. I'll do my mid-show sponsor read now, and then we'll start to get to some of your questions. Shout out to my primary sponsor, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform Transform, Personal Training and Weight Loss. Visit them at ptform.com and learn about all of their services. Thank you to Gassy Jack Art, maker of this fine artwork. Thank you to Monkey Nine Brewing, my eternal sponsor. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the URL tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks off of your next pair of Vessi shoes. Mid-show reminder to you to donate, to subscribe, to like the video, to upgrade your membership, become a member, or even gift a membership. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. So I'm going to do 10 minutes of hockey-related stuff, 5 minutes of Ask Me Anything, and then we'll call Shannon for the last 3 to 5 minutes. So let's go with your Canucks playoff and hockey-related questions first. Carol says Vegas is going to win in 5. That's fair. Zal, Vegas has benefited from a saturation of talent for having no expansion in 10 plus years and idiotic moves to build such a powerhouse. Yes, and you just look at Riley Smith and Jonathan Marchessault, former Panthers, who are now key parts of the Vegas attack. What is the biggest difference between the 94 Canucks and the 2011 Canucks play-wise? I say the 2011 Canucks were more skilled because you had the Sedins, Kessler, Burroughs, Ehrhoff, Edler. I say the 94 Canucks, they were the underdogs and they played with a bit more heart as opposed to skill. Linden, Ronning, Momesso, Courtnall, Bure, those kind of guys. So I think, to me, those were the two differences. So play-wise, I think 2011 Canucks, you expect them to win because they were President's Trophy and they were very skilled. And then for the 94 Canucks, they were fortunate. They created their own luck too, but they are more of a Cinderella team for sure. Harry, good question. I don't really get too much in the NHL Combine, but I'll certainly read stories and see whatever stats that may come up. So question, why do they call a talk like that John and John did color? So there are two, why do they call, so I think you're asking why is one guy called play-by-play and one guy's called color commentary. The play-by-play, so John Shorthouse is the play-by-play man. He basically describes the play and he's the constant voice that you hear. The color commentator basically adds color to the broadcast, not physically or literally, but he's expanding. This is why this player did this. Let's look at this replay. Let's look at this stat. So John Shorthouse carries, as the play-by-play, carries kind of the broadcast, and the color man, John Garrett in this case, accentuates or adds color to what John Shorthouse is saying. Carol, gifts a membership. Thank you, Carol. There's no gift membership giving graphic to show, but I'm going to give you the horn for sure. Right there. Carol gifts a membership, and the lucky recipient is Zal. So welcome, Zal, to franchise membership. Carol, thank you for your generosity once again. And so let's give both Carol and Zal some hype in the chat. That is awesome. Thank you, Carol. Any other Canucks hockey-related, playoff-related questions? By the way, while we're waiting, I don't think it's that gross. Although Sean says I should have put a disclaimer on it. So I'm going to show you my softball injury, and I'll tell you how I did it. It wasn't. So if you don't like blood, don't look at it. But it's not brutal. But I'm giving you a warning. So if you don't like blood, close your eyes for 30 seconds, starting now. And it's not even that bloody. So that was me. It was in the third inning. I hit a base hit. I made it to first easily. I was rounding first on my way to second. Then I saw that they were going to relay the ball in. So then I tried to stop. But my momentum was carrying me forward, even though my brain was saying, turn around, go back to second. And neither of them won. And I just ended up falling in the dirt. And then thankfully I made it back to first without them tagging me out. But now that was after I cleaned it up. So that is my knee. That is my left knee. I'm taking the picture from above. So this is my ankle is this way, if that makes sense, near the top. And then my thigh is up here, and you can see my muscle and my hair and my dirt. I don't think that was that bad. I didn't post a picture of blood dripping out of my leg, but that wasn't great. And I had that happened, like I said, in the third inning, so near the start of the game. And unfortunately, we lost by 1 run today. Fangirl, do you think Mikheyev will be completely healthy by next season? I sure hope so. And I do think so. I think that's why they shut him down early in the spring as opposed to have him play the entire season. So yes, I expect him to be healthy. Hey, Harry, no date set yet for the GLCPC summer meetup. I'm committed to doing one, but I haven't committed to a date yet because I have other commitments that I need to fit in and around it. But thank you for asking. Carol, I remember 94. I was so excited. I thought they'd really win. I thought the Rangers got a lucky break. I can't believe they lost. I'm with you. All Game 7 losses are painful. Of course, 1982 wasn't Game 7. It was 4 straight, but the 94 one was painful as well. Clay, by the way, for those of you at Canucks After Dark, I think there are more than 2 sports that I can beat Parker at, quite frankly. Not there, I wouldn't say the list is long. Like, he'll kill me in golf, for sure, in hockey. But I'm a good basketball player and volleyball player, so I should add basketball to the list. And I'm pretty aggressive. Parker didn't seem like the most aggressive. I think he's very skilled. So like, yeah, hockey, golf, stuff like that, he would smoke me. But I think I could take him in bowling, volleyball, and basketball. But we'll see. We'll see. So baseball, Clay goalie, Clay tennis. Rank, please. Oh, Clay baseball. Sorry. Skill wise, I'm actually going baseball, tennis, goalie. I'm actually a decent baseball player. I can hit, I can run the bases without falling sometimes, and I'm good in the field. Tennis, I'm just okay, and goalie, I suck. What do I enjoy doing the most? I'd probably go goalie, tennis, baseball. Exact opposite of what I'm skilled at would be baseball, tennis, goalie. Good questions, Al. I like those. Well, I guess we're going into Ask Me Anything now, which is fine. So because we're so small tonight, you can do Ask Me Anything, or you can do Canucks hockey-related questions. It doesn't matter. So then for the banner, I can just go with my standard one. Apple or Android? I'm an Apple guy. Adam, more hairy leg pics. Hey, Adam, keep your fantasies out of this, please. Yes, my legs are quite hairy. I know that to be sure. Carol, this happened at around 7:15 tonight. So earlier tonight when I was playing softball. Make a video trying to sculpture clay. You mean clay manipulating clay? That is something we could do. Maybe you could beat him in 8-ball pool. Yeah, I'm not too good at it. So maybe I have a feeling. Oh, maybe ping pong too, because I play quite a lot of ping pong at home. Yeah, but he just seems like he'd be a good pool player for some reason. You and Parker in an arm wrestle, who wins? I'd have to give it to him. I have some dad strength, but I'm not in the best shape. I definitely think Parker's in better shape than me. He's smaller than me for sure. Like he's taller than me, but I am a lot wider but I'm not, my upper body's not that strong. My legs are strong. My legs actually are very strong. My butt's very strong. So everything from I don't know how your butt is strong, but the muscles in my butt's strong. That didn't sound right. So my lower body is strong. My upper body isn't. So if it was an arm wrestle, I think he would take me for sure. Reactions to 2011 highlights this summer. Great idea, Fangirl. Not sure if I want to go down that road anymore, because it would just look like that we're either fishing for content, which we kind of are, or that we haven't been able to move on. So good idea. I'm not sure I'm going to do it though. Hope you get better, Average Dude. Yeah, Parker is much younger than not all of us, but many of us for sure. Since Brandon Sutter is no longer playing with the Canucks, what is going to happen to his contract? Sorry, I was confused on that. No, he's not under contract with the Canucks. So just whether he's healthy or injured, his contract ran out. So he's an unrestricted free agent. Any team can sign him. 20K, yeah. It's after I got to 10K, it kind of just stopped the growth. But I think that goes with no hockey this season. So hopefully it'll start to pick up in the summer. Always have dad jokes, Average Dude. Always have dad jokes. What a game. Which one are we talking about? Oh, the Vegas game today? And everyone hoping Average Dude gets better, which is great. Welcome, Tyler. Welcome. And we have yet another donation from Carol Bovenlander. So let's play the horn and let's give her some love for sure. $11 donation from Carol Play, but that's what she calls me. Clay, when I was a kid, I played floor hockey, cut my chin open on my crotch. Maybe that's supposed to say something else. Because, yeah, that would be quite athletic if you cut your chin open on your crotch, but I don't know what else. Then I played baseball and broke my crutches and a half using it as a bat throw to say you're much better than I am. Okay, there's a lot there, and I'm trying to, I don't want to visualize everything there, but floor hockey, cut my chin open. Then I played baseball, broke my crutches and a half using it as a bat. So are you saying that you swung at a ball with your crutch? Again, very creative, not sure what I just read, and I'm having trouble visualizing it. And Carol, you're the best. Thank you. Maybe just Canuck playoff highlights, like in all its history. Ooh, go back in the day for sure. I have a splitter for a few years from a hockey stick. Yikes. Splitter, what does that mean? Yes, it is indeed Shannon's birthday. I mentioned that at the top, and I'll be giving her a call in 5 minutes. Do I think the Canucks will Tanner Pearson? Do I think the Canucks will Tanner Pearson will extend after his 3 years of his contract ends? If you're asking, is Pearson going to get a new contract when this one ends? No, not with the Canucks. My friend got hit with a baseball bat in the head, and I saw his skull a bit. Oh my gosh. That's a lot worse than a bleeding knee. But thank you. I mean, not thank you. I mean, well, thanks for your message, I guess. Gurpreet, Parker is younger than most of you, except I'm younger than him. I thought he was younger than me until he told his age on Canucks After Dark a few months ago. Yeah, he's 20-something, right? 23 or 24 maybe? So, Shannon, you ready to do this? Okay, I'm going to give Shannon a call, and then we are going to greet her a happy birthday. I put Wi-Fi calling on just in case something crazy happens. Okay, Shannon is ready. So, Shannon, I'm going to call the first number you gave me. Okay, here we go. Okay, Shannon, I'm dialing. I better not call the wrong number. Then I'm calling someone at 11:40 at night. So, and I know Shannon is older than that kid that I got in trouble. What was his name again? Was it Zach? Oh, shoot. I almost called the wrong number, you guys. Okay, let's try this. All right, Shannon, here we go. Oh, you. Okay, crutches. Crutches, not crotch. Just making sure.
Hello.
Happy birthday, Shannon.
Thank you.
I'm making sure that I'm holding the phone this way. If I turn it the other way, I'm going to show your number to everyone. So, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. How did you celebrate your birthday today? By the way, actually, don't answer that yet. Everyone in the chat, can you hear Shannon when she talks? Just let me know in the chat if you can hear her. I think it's pretty loud and clear, but if someone can let me know in the chat before, because I don't want to make Shannon to start talking and then none of us can hear her, even though I've done all the... Parker said he's 26. Okay, that's cool. Can you guys hear Shannon? Okay, we can hear her. Awesome. Awesome. Shannon, happy 54th.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
Not much different.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's only been one day. Tell us what you did for your birthday today.
Well, this morning, when I got up, I had my support worker and the Kridgeners came by and they bought, I got some cupcakes that they brought me from Salem Foods.
What flavor? What flavor?
They're chocolate with, they've got like 3 of them are purple and 3 of them are yellow icing.
Okay, so they're chocolate ice cake cupcakes with purple and yellow icing. Different ones.
Yes.
All right, good.
And then after that, my mom picked me up and we went down to a cafe called Sunnyside Cafe.
Do they sell eggs there?
Yes, they do.
Okay, yeah. Good. What'd you eat there?
And we had brunch here, and then my mom took me to Hillside because I could not get on handy there today.
Oh, it's your birthday. They should do everything for you.
Yeah, I know they should.
They should put a sign up on the front, like a bus, says Shannon's birthday.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, more like handy fart. I'm just kidding. Okay, anyway. Okay, so then you go from brunch to where?
To Hillside, and I went in the mall for a bit, and then because Rob was so nice and sent me $20, I got to Boost to do smoothie and like a snack to have before I went to work.
So
I had to work at 2:15.
2:15. So Coach Rob gave you $20 to spend?
Yeah.
You're like his kid. It's like an allowance.
Yeah.
Okay, so then 2:15, you go to work.
Yes.
How was it?
And then it was good.
Yep.
Wasn't too bad at all.
Yeah. It's so funny. Your average dude says, "Why does Clay sound like he's interrogating Shannon?" Well, this is what it's like in all the one-on-one chats. I grill them. I try and get to know them. You don't mind, right, Shannon?
I don't mind at all.
Okay, so your shift was from 2:15 to what?
To 9.
Okay, and then get home.
And Coach Rob nicely picked me up.
Yep.
And well, just probably about 15 minutes before I finished, about half an hour before I finished, 2 workers that usually work during the day, but they had a day off today, went in to do some shopping, and when they came out, they each bought me 2 packs of cupcakes.
Awesome. So a lot of cupcakes today.
Yes.
That is great. And then you got home, took it easy, and then you were on Canucks After Dark with Parker and me, and now you're on with me here.
Correct.
Amazing, amazing. So here's one thing, Shannon, that I'd love for you to tell. What's one thing? It doesn't, not even Canucks related, just in your own life. What's one thing that you're hoping for this next year, from 54 to 55? What do you either want to accomplish, or what do you want to do, or for this year?
My big thing that I want to accomplish is going to my first NHL Vancouver Canucks game.
Okay. So we're going to try and help make that happen. So that's good. That's good. Non-Canucks related. What's one thing? What's one wish? Is it your health? Is it friendships? Is it relationships? Like what's one more wish?
My other wish would be to help people that have disabilities like me.
Yep.
That need to figure out somewhere to, like, if they are on disability, that they actually can go to work and do part-time work and make extra money.
Right, and you can be a great example of that.
Yes, I can.
That's amazing, Shannon. Wow, look at that. So I wouldn't say the hockey is selfish, but that's more for you, the getting to the Canucks game. Mm-hmm. But then you also want to help others in similar situations and kind of empower them and inspire them to pick up some work and get going. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Awesome. And yeah, Gurpreet, very nice of you. I'd be more than happy to chip in some money to help Shannon's Canucks game wish come true. Gurpreet, thank you. We don't need you. Let me work with Jason first and see if we can make it work. But Shannon, you know that I'll connect with you once the season schedule comes out, right?
Yes.
Your average dude, who I know from church, as you guys know, very nice compliment saying, I'd love to get life advice from Shannon.
Oh, yes.
How much do you charge?
Pardon?
How much do you charge for advice?
I do it for free. I don't charge anything.
Right. But don't be fooled, you guys. It's still good advice, even though you don't have to pay for it. Awesome. Shannon, last thing. Is there anything you want to say to this community, or not to me, but to the community?
I want to say thank you all for helping me with learning about hockey, because sometimes I feel that when I ask a question, I kind of feel like I'm not, I feel like kind of upset because I don't really know about hockey. But thanks to everyone in this, the CCC crew, for accepting me who I am and accepting me for, not knowing too much about hockey.
Yeah. Well said. Well, never get upset if you don't understand something. Just ask. And not only me, but there are so many good people in here that will happily give you not only the time of the day, but the answer that you're looking for. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So everyone loves you in the chat, just as I love you, Shannon. So happy birthday.
Thank you.
And thank you for your friendship, most importantly, and your support of me as well. I know that you don't have things easy all the time. You work very hard. You have good friends like Rob supporting you, yet you make time and energy and resource to support me as well. That means a lot. So thank you.
Thank you too. And thank everybody in the CC crew. Love you all.
Awesome. Thanks, Shannon. I will hang up. I'll do this in the right order. I will hang up with you, and then I'll stop my stream. Not stop the stream and then hang up, because then you're going to be sitting here wondering what's going on. So I'll let you go now, and I'll message you later this week about our one-on-one for a member thing anyways, okay?
Thanks a lot.
All right. Happy birthday, Shannon. Talk soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Shannon's the best. Isn't Shannon the best? Let's give some Shannon love in the chat. Not just because it's her birthday, because she's so good. And yes, we will make a game happen for her by hook or by crook this upcoming season. And that kind of reminded me, it's kind of fun when I phone people. I usually phone people when they're winning a contest, or when it's a 12-year-old hiding under the sheets trying to hide the phone in the light from his parents. I'm glad he was okay. So maybe we should get back into more phone calls for future streams, but we will see. Okay, friends, that's a wonderful way to end. I'm going to get going from here right now. So I'm not streaming tomorrow night. Going to take a break, got to study, and then my church night. But then I will stream Wednesday night at 11 o'clock. And then Hall of Fame and Legends, I will be reaching out to you about setting up our one-on-one time for later this week. Moderators, thank you for your presence. Legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang, thank you for your support. And thank you to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to everyone here. If you're a new subscriber, or new member, or new viewer, welcome. And everyone who, I think it was Carol that gave 2 donations. Thank you, Carol. I think Carol gave 2 donations and gifted a membership that went to Zal. So Carol, very active today. And I'm very grateful for you. For everyone else on your way out, subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership, or gift a membership. You can do that. If you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. And finally, don't forget to support our sponsors, Van City Experts, and Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. So no stream tomorrow, but I will stream on Wednesday night. And once again, Shannon, happy birthday. Hope God blesses you with happiness and health, because you certainly deserve both. Okay, friends, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. I'm not sure if I told you that a few days ago, a detective, he was investigating some things around our neighborhood, and he asked me, the detective showed up to my house and asked me where I was between 5 and 6. I told him I was in kindergarten. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.